Hello, welcome to another episode of Get Rich and Fit Tryin. So after a couple trials and errors, we finally got everything right. So now we're gonna go ahead and get right to it. I'll see you on the other side. Let's go. Hey, good morning, my neighbors. We're gonna go ahead and get right to it. The market's already open and a lot of stuff is going on. Actually, Javi, it looks like we got a Tesla opportunity. It says that we're gonna go ahead and open up with Tesla. Probably get a share or two. Yeah, we're gonna sprinkle in. It just popped up in my alert. Meta's still dropping, ain't it? Yeah, that is just so disturbing. All right, let's see what the first 15 minutes looks like so far. Looks like we got the beginning of our range. Kind of looks like that. Stranger danger down in the middle. Alright, let me go look at another chart. See what they're planning over there. We're trying to break the bottom at 468 and try to go further down. I got a 15-minute 200 SMA that we could be bouncing off of too. Let me see if we can get that bounce. It's beast mode today. 2K. Yeah, I'm so uninspired because Jay Powell's going to be talking today, so I don't want to have any problems. I don't want none of the smoke. So I'm taking it with a grain of salt. Looking for potential reversal, but it's not giving it to us. We're breaking out. We got 3 minutes left. If this holds under 472, I might play some shorts. We got pending home sales at 10 o'clock, and we got oil inventory at 10:30. That's the only thing I'm worried about outside of that. Yeah, so not a lot going on. Just gotta be patient. That was a nice little bounce. Yeah, that was massive. That was almost 50 points. As soon as we got through that 200, I didn't think it was going to go up anymore. Oh, but I do see. Yeah, but there's some dojis on that 15 minute to the left of it. You see how it kind of bounced off of it? There's like 3 of them. Maybe that's why we bounce like that. No, 4:15. Yeah, it was yesterday's on Tuesday. You don't see where it says Tuesday. Mm-hmm. Hold on, let me go to a 15-minute chart. There we go. See right here? These. 8:15 today. Oh, I see what you're saying. It is. But remember, you want one that it springs in action. Like you see how this happened and then all this happened after? Right here. And then or at least there's got to be a reaction. Not all of them are created equal. 4:15 p.m. Maybe that'll help. Oh, we should be going more to the upside now. Let me see. I'm gonna take a. I'm gonna wait. Oh, gotta wait for it to reset. Damn. I think there's gonna be more upside in a little bit. Mm, mm. Yeah, the market is doing a very, very interesting dance right now. Almost like we're building an order block right now. Maybe this is a, yeah, maybe this is an order block we're gonna be standing on for a long period of time. Mm, I would take this stab, but oscillators are not fully reset. Just take this one and be tight with it. I'm gonna risk about $100 on this. Just one NQ. So this is like super tight. Let's see if we can get out this sell side liquidity. I would add another one above here, but I'm gonna just be patient and see if we can get above inside of this area with the one contract and just sneak with everybody else. I don't want to stand out. Oh, yeah, there you go. Lose my $100 into BF. Yeah, they're being difficult right now. Still establishing the range. Hurry up and reset the oscillators because I think that's what they're trying to do. The 15-minute is already ready. Let's see what the 5-minute looks like. 5-minute looks like it's ready. It's just these lower time frames. Let me see what the 1-minute looks like. Yeah, it's the 1-minute coming through the MACD right now. That's what's probably slowing us down. We're breaking support. Needs to reverse here. It wants to, but it ain't. I was going to take another stab at it, but They kind of wicked it right before that, and I kind of hesitated. That probably was the entry. They're trying to hold that 500 level. So let me just look at some of my alerts that came in. Dick's Sporting Goods, might go check that one at also. And just the two, Tesla and Dick's Sporting Good. Nothing spectacular. Okay, cool beans. Mm, this thing looked like it's going to go back up. Nice. I should have entered when we got to 487. That's why I've been sitting back. I see it. It just wicked through 487, got to 484, and I was like, oh man, they might go lower, but it had resetted some of my oscillators. That's why I was gonna take it, and you could kind of see the 15 minutes starting to really curl itself up. I think one more reset will be good, as long as we don't break no support, and then I'll probably take that one. All my EMAs are like meeting. See, out of 50 is with the VWAP, 200, 800. All of them are just having a nice little discussion together. Gotta love this game. It teaches you patience. Hmm? No, just trading as a whole, not the strategy per se. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you gotta love trading as a whole. Like, everything about it, it forces you to be patient. All right, let's see if we're gonna get a solid reset here. Back at that 484. Fair enough. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Take that shot. 5. What's this one? This one is 522. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It is. I agree. No, it's too many wicks because it's literally a fist fight. But I'm over here in the micro trend trying to see if this is going to give us a major trend. I'm thinking that you're right in your thesis. That's all, man. Mm-hmm. Yep. lock in. Mm-hmm. Just trailing it. There, we got official on our 5 minute. Let's see if we can get a continuation. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. I'm gonna push it up. I'm gonna push it up. There we go. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Go pick up my 6 contracts. I dare you to go pick up those 6 contracts before you hit my stop. I dare you. I dare you. Go get that wick. Go get that wick. I bet you won't do it. I bet you won't do it. I bet you won't do it. Bet you won't get those 6 contracts. You know what would happen if you did. Bet you won't do it. I bet you won't do it. It did it. It did it. It did it. Take off. Give me my 2 grand. Give me my 2 grand. Give me my 2 grand. Come on, give me. Ah, oh, didn't give me my 2 grand. Damn it! Oh, I tried to get the whole beast mode in one move. I should have just took my 1 grand. I tried to swing for the whole thing. They got me. They got me. Nah, 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 nah. I risked all of it because I had like about 1,400. So I was like, all right, let me just go ahead and get the last push. Don't move it yet. And then they wicked it all the way back down. I was like, you bastards. I know what y'all trying to do. I'll get it. I'll get it. I lost. I was already down like 100, so I lost like another $200. But again, that was me being. I was trying to push it in profit, but then when I picked up the 6 contracts, I was like, all right, let me hold on to this. I was gonna lock in the 9, but if you do a modification just like that, they might come straight to your stop loss. But again, it's just one of those where you see how we kind of wick the high. They kind of take their profits coming into. I call this the candle switch order block. Let me show you what I mean. It doesn't happen often because again, it's what it causes is the whole thing. Where's my? Let me use this. So you see how we got sellers that was here and buyers that were here. That. Because the candle switched where they try to be bullish and try to be bearish, it was going to be an order block. I knew it was going to be. You see, that's why I got out of it. It was going to be worse. Maybe I should have locked in and got ready for a reverse, knowing that was a possibility. Maybe that would have been a smarter move. But oh well, we'll find another one. Ah, damn! I had 1,500 on that one. I wanted to get that eval pass so bad. Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. There we go. You're too close, exactly. We just need a 5 minute close above here, and that's what they're doing. They're trying their best to kind of liquidate people, knowing that the 5 minute close above here would give the opening range people bold to go ahead and play it up. So let me raise my leverage because I know it was there. It was just being stupid about it. Ah, I should have just pushed that doggone thing at the 1,000, and then I would just be dealing with 1,000, and then call it a day. I was going for the knockout home run Barry Bonds swing, and it was like strike three, you're out. Oh, I have my moments like that. I do some dangerous stuff. But the thing is, I'm to the point though that I rather risk profits and not risk my entire position. So even oh oh, my camera's not working then. That's what it is. Because this is there it is. It's off. You say you have too many lines. Clear them. Clear them. Clear them. That's it. That's all you gotta do is clear them. Oh, I dare you to reverse again, because that was that same type of reversal right off of this move, kind of similar to what we're doing right now. I dare you to reverse again. Oh, they took out those lows. We're at stranger danger. I'm on risk $250 if this thing does what I think it's gonna do. Let's hold that there and let us put something right over here. 190, 120, 180. All right, there goes 250. I'll take the 250 in the chin. You say you don't like the 15-minute candle? We're barcoding, so that's why I did that, because I'm thinking we're gonna play inside of a range. This is gonna be the range. Me no likey. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Yeah, me no likey. The thing is, we got a fair value gap that we just kind of created. Let me see if it shows up in the 1 minute. You see this one right here? This fair value gap on the 1 minute? Yeah, that fair value gap. That's the one that's putting pressure to put come down on stranger danger. Mm-mm. Taking another shot. Let's see if we can get a rise up here. Yep, because I'm reckless like that. Oh, there we go. Got hit with 300. All right. I gave it two shots. That's it. That's it. But I am like like compared to how I was before. I am super tight. Like I know I have three contracts. I'm not losing 300. That's how I kind of play. You see the dance they doing? Nah, I don't think they're coming down. The thing is, they poked through here. That scared enough bears, and they're trying to keep control right now. I don't think that they're going to keep control. Oh, I should have took that tweezer bottom. Second one. But I said I was going to give it two shots. We'll leave that one alone. They came down to a fair value gap. It didn't fill all the way through. It's reversing on them. Now our EMAs are back to kissing again. 1 minute. Let me see how the. Oh, actually, no. This is the 5 minute. Oh my God, the 5 minute looked like the 1 minute with the EMAs. They both look the same. Yeah, that's the 5 minute. Yeah, 1 o'clock. Yeah, yeah. But I will tell you this: this thing gets back above 509 again. I'm gonna probably be at super heavy leverage because I think we're gonna get enough to get through that block. Let that this order block right here, the one I was telling you, it's like a candle switch block. All right, so let me see if I can give you a simpler way of looking at it. Because, like I said, there's 7 ways I look at order blocks. So this is one that's complicated. I haven't even showed you this one. Oh, that doesn't even. It's all in the. Oh, where are you? I know you got to be somewhere. It won't show. I would say the best way to explain it, it would be probably this green one on the 5 minute. See this one right here? At 10, 10 a.m. yesterday. 10:55 yesterday. That far out. 10:55. For some reason, you see it? Yeah, that yeah, it's like, hey, guess what? We're gonna go up. Haha, we lied. But no, here's another chance, and then haha, kidnapped you, and then they made this whole entire bottom that happened towards the end. Yeah, that's that's how I got after that. Yeah. So I got a nice little alert, and we're supposed to be making 133 ticks to the downside if we short it right now. I don't like the fact that we're in the middle of the opening range, and I am still in my bullish sentiment for the most part, only because of how the 15-minute looks, not because of the 5-minute. The 5-minute does look like it wants to push down. So I think this could be a bull trap, trapping the bears in. So I'm probably going to use them as a liquidity if this oscillator would reset for me. Is the 5-minute bearish? Yes, we're in the bearish side of the MACD. Is the 5-minute possibly going to go ahead and come to the lower register of our opening range? Absolutely. Could we be sitting in between order blocks? I think we are, but I don't know if I want to play this to the downside for that 130 some odd ticks. That would have been a nice entry. Trend lines on the RSI? I like it. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even realize we even got a buy on the 15-minute at 9:46. When did that happen? That must have happened while we was in this trade. But yeah, trend lines on. Oh, that's funny. They trapped the bulls here. That is evil. That's why we're down here. Um, yeah, I like it because if you think about it, you want to see your divergences. So if your RSI is not following suit with the price action, yeah, that's it's gonna stand out really well. So that way you can be able to protect yourself from making any mistakes. So yeah, I like them. All right, we might get a push up here. Let's see if we're gonna get it. Should I take a stab at this? I think I'm gonna take it. I think I'm gonna take a stab at it. It's probably gonna go ahead and rip me for like 300 bucks. Yeah, to the upside. It's probably gonna rip me for 300 bucks, but I'm okay. It's fine. They could try to, but I want that fair. The reason is because the 15-minute. Only because of the 15-minute. I feel like this is a pullback for the 15-minute. And 4 seconds, I'm gonna lock in some profit in. Yep, lock your profits. Let's see if it can protect me. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Just because I put a stop loss doesn't mean for you to come visit. Just because I'm in your neighborhood doesn't mean I have sugar. Stop it. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get away from my stop loss. Get away. Shimon. Where my bulls? Where my bulls? Where my bulls at? I'm trying. I'm trying. It's just not working out though. Let me go ahead and close these out. Oh, don't you dare bounce like that. The problem is that 5-minute did get lower here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at the disrespect. Yep. Mm-hmm. There goes my scalp alert saying we should be going up right now, which I do agree. But it's running into a brick wall right now. And they just liquidated those that tried to scalp it to the upside. That was a failed trade. Then that's why I said some of these alerts be setting you up for certain things and then you get trapped. Good bear trap, folks. Good bear trap. So we got I basically what I'm looking at, I have one alert that tells me my 15-minute is ready. Oh, okay, I see what it said. Oh, This is from 850. And this thing is they're doing all types of funky stuff. Cause Because the funny thing about it, it's actually a trade that was all the way back from when the what was that doggone news? It was GDP this morning. Yeah, GDP. So all the way from GDP, we just finally hit the take profit for from GDP. That's what that was. That's what we had such a massive rejection when we got up here. Ah, it's so evil. I gotta put a chart what marks my stuff. That way I don't run into that again. So after being up like $1,500, I got jabbed for $200 negative. So basically, that was like a $1,700 swing. Then I lost like two back to back 250s. So I'm like down like 800 bucks. Let's see if this 5 minute can hold something up because nothing is holding anything up. The 5 minutes, like nope. So the 5 minutes probably gonna really get to that level. Maybe I should have switched bearish, but it is choppy to do it. You're gonna have to really make sure you get it right. Let me see. If I grab the liquidity here, that was only 38 ticks. If I grab the liquidity here, coming off the 200, that's 88 ticks. Nah, that's too much stuff. That's just look at this. I'm over here measuring, and look at what they just did. They just pushed it right back up into stranger danger again. Mm-mm. Not at all. That was the only move. That's all the move they had. Mm-hmm. All right, here comes the 5 minute trying to push it right back down again. I'm trying to find a solid scalp. I want that fair value gap, that 1 minute one, because I feel like that's the real move. But they need more liquidity. Because it sits right at that 500 psychological level. That's the kicker behind it. Let me see how that 15 minute looks like now. Disgusting. I was playing it up because of this. Look at that 30 minute. That 30 minutes is just one big old order block. Mm-hmm. Should I take another stab to the upside? I wouldn't be the reckless trader that I am if I didn't. But we try to slow that down a little bit. I want to. I really do. It would have been great to kind of get that 476. I think as far as it's going to get is 480. But we're fighting with this block right here. This block that's happening here. They don't know if they want to go deeper into it, and they keep buying the dips here. I would have pushed up there. I think it's going to get to 480 now. I'm not going to take it because it's such a short little scalp. It's only going to go like 3 points. The risk to reward is not worth it because my stop will be like 471. I would want it to get to 485, but I don't think it's going to get there. Oh, Lordy. Trying to process risk to reward in like 5 seconds. It's not easy. And let's switch up the screen. We'll put this on the intermission. I don't think I'm going to take anything yet. When I find a trade that oh, there we go. That's the 485 I was looking for. That's the mother sucker. I was like, that's the only thing that would have been worth it if I did that. Yep. That one right there. That was it, Javi. Now this 5 minute might give us a 2 candle, and we're just gonna go straight onto the upside. Did they uncross the 15 minute with this move? Yep, uncross the 15 minute with just that one move itself. If the bears don't reject it hard now, they may have themselves a little bit of trouble. Let me take a shot. I'm taking this side right here. Let's see if I can sneak in. I'm sneaking in late. I'm sneaking in late. Come on, let me sneak in late. I know the club's still going on. I still got the party. I can still hear the DJ in the background. Come on, sneaking in. I'm sneaking in. All right, let's see how much you're going to give me out of that. Oh, come on. Hold it down. Let's get at least into the range before you do something like that. Come on. Don't you dare. Hold your water. I'm looking forward to at least tap 500. It won't tap it. Tap the 500. Ooh, this is tough. They want to scare me off. I don't think he can scare me off. I'm looking for that 5 minute to really hold. Come on, baby. Tap that 500. Come on, tap the 500. That's the order block. Come on. We got enough momentum. Give me that 500. Let me just take it a little bit off the table. I can't take this crap. Oh, man. Let somebody else help me get through the order block. I'm going to risk like about 75 to 100 bucks on this part of it with the runner. Come on, hold your water. I was late to the party. I should have been in ever since I wanted that 485. That's what this boils down to. Then I would have been able to scale out properly. Oh, that's it. And that move, I made like 200 bucks. I'm okay with that. Now I'm going to lower my leverage because I think we're going to get a bigger move. I think we're going to get a nice little 2 candle move and see if we can kind of get a nice little push to the upside. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit. Let's get me off the screen as well. Let's see what we get. $19 seconds. Looking for us though. VWAP is sitting right at 489. We're under VWAP. I think they're coming down here just to sweep, and then they're going to capture the bears on the next 5 minute candle. That is a long wick back to stranger danger. All right, let's see if we can get ourselves a solid reversal. Looking at 476 as a good area for potential bounces. So we might get into that area, then bounce. All right, let's see if they pick up the 5 minute from here. Let me see this 15 minute. 15 minute has crossed back down. All right, that's the first take at that. They grab liquidity there. That's that 476 that they're coming back to. Had a little bit of a kick. That's why I had a feeling they could come back down here, but they did not finish it. 475 is where the kick ends. Let's get that out the way. I don't want any imbalances that could come back and target later. All right, let's get a nice little solid reversal. Let's get back to 492 from here. Come on. Let's get a reversal. See how they kind of got a two candle, but they probably sweep right past it for a little bit. If this gives us that reversal, whatever current bears, they're just going to get themselves trapped. Let's take a stab. One stab. All right, going to risk $50 here. 40. Yeah, taking it up. $50. That's it. I'm out. So what I was looking for was that they did sweep here, but I wanted to see if they were going to go ahead and get back into here, because again, this whole area is tough for bears. The whole thing. We're inside of an order block I've been targeting down here. This is one of the last line of defense. Yeah, this is a scalping day, the way they get this going. This is the area we just bounced off of. I'm gonna put my stop loss into profit now, just to see if I'm protected. There we go, 300. Come on, hold your water, hold your water. This is the mistake I made earlier. Give me all the spoke that I want, which is all the way back. Come on, get back to that 50. Get back to that 50. Come on, baby. Get there, get there. Tap it. There we go. Nice little tap. Nice little tap. Nice little tap. Let's tighten up that stop loss. Let's get up in there. Come on. Got 585. There we go. There we go. Let's lock in some more. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh, they froze. They froze my stop. I can't close my order. I hate when that happens. You know what? They probably saving me from myself. All right. All right. Now I need a stop loss. I got to put a stop loss. All right. Locked in a stop. I feel comfortable with that. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, Bucky. Come on. Oh, man, they had to spike it. All right. I'm almost at break even after that move. That was a bit of a fist fight. This market is so choppy right now. Oh, man. Oh, God. This thing is not going to make it easy. But you know I was trailing it tight. Like that's why I was putting it on the screen so that we could see I'm trailing it tight because this thing could come back. You might get some support here. This is 476. This is that one I was telling you about from earlier with that 476. Now it's pulling back to find more orders. That means it's still searching. They don't have enough liquidity. That's why I don't know if you see. So let me do this. So I told you that this was a tough area, right? When we came in here, what did we do? We bounced and then we created that candle. So we already know that this is tough. We came here, we bounced the first time when we came here. So you should be still good for the most part. Then here, bounce, and then they try to get back down there, and then that created all of this. So this whole area is a bull market watering hole. I guess that's the word I'm gonna go with. The VWAP is sitting at 488. That's what you wanted to get to. Now you up? Okay. Okay. So let's wait for something that's a little bit more optimal. That since you said you just like about 700 away. Hmm. We're building a base to get that opening range. I'm telling you, if this thing does what I think it is going to do with this 5 minute, we got 3 minutes and 32 seconds. This thing holds up. Like most of my order is going to be sitting up here. I might have like freaking 5 or 7 or 6 contracts sitting waiting to be picked up here. I know, right? If it was 1,000, I would have been got on that last trade. It would have been done. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. That's it. That's it. Like today is some earnings that's coming out that I'm curious about. Let me go grab my news. Um, we have wrong day, Wednesday. We have Carvana, Meta, Microsoft, QCOM. All of them are tonight. And then tomorrow we have Roblox in the morning, Coin, and Amazon at night. So between those two is going to tell you a lot of what Nasdaq's going to do. So even with the interest rate results and all that stuff, which again, I'm not going to be surprised if Jay Powell meets Trump in the middle and he turns around and says, "All right, we're just going to do 0.25 basis points. They're not going to do the whole zero point 0.5." I would not be surprised. All right, we're getting a pickup right here. Oof. I feel like I saw something that was gonna be nice. Oh, damn it! I'm gonna risk like 25, $50 here. Yeah, 10 is one. Yeah, as far as the leverage, but the fees is a little bit more expensive, so that's why I get a little picky when I go to MNQ. Like I'm intentionally looking for something in particular. I'm gonna hold on to this one contract with a stop loss all the way down here. Let's see if I can survive this. There goes that order block. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I said I saw something that looked good, and I was like, oh, I wanted to be in on. I was trying to be in that before this happened. Oh my God, can this do what I think it can do? Don't come back down here. Don't come back down here. Don't come back down here. Don't come down here for my little tiny little small little order right here. Don't you come down here. That's what we're literally going from order block to order block. So I'm gonna see, is this the breakout? That's why my stop loss is so low, right? You see how we kind of poke this out. Look, they're gonna come in. They're gonna try to get the fair value gap. They're going to try to put in a 5-minute fair value gap. And my stop loss is what could be creating the 5-minute fair value gap if they just leave me alone. They came and got me. They said, forget your fair value gap. I had like $100 and something, almost $200, just for me to only walk away with $25. That was the risk. Oh, oh no, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're not gonna do that. Come on, just go ahead and go down like you said you was gonna go down. Mother sucker. It's like they came for my stop loss just so I really could go ahead and push it right back up. All right, we got like 9 minutes left on the show. So for y'all in YouTube, I'm gonna go ahead and tap out. I'm gonna go ahead and trade with them. So y'all can go ahead and enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see y'all tomorrow. This was a lot of fun.